Okay, so we're going to look at the reverse double leg. Before we do that, let's talk about positives and negatives from the whizzer. Why Tyrone wants to put it on, what's the pluses and what's the negatives of it. So say I kick up, I will not underhook. I come to the dogfight position and I'm here. Tyrone puts the whizzer on because if he hasn't it on, I have the back. So one, it stops me taking the back. The other thing it does is he can start to try and face smash me here. Notice the way I was on my hand, he'd probably maybe get me down to an elbow. There's a lot of pressure on me from this position. So that's the second positive of the whizzer. He can, take a back step. Before he puts that heavy whizzer on me, I'm comfortable. He's probably comfortable. The minute he's putting pressure on me, I'm uncomfortable. I want to get comfortable. The third positive would be from standing. If he gets the overhook of the whizzer on me, he could probably take me down. Doesn't apply on half guard. Negatives. The other thing that I need to be thinking about also from the dogfight position is what Tyrone wants to do. So another thing he might decide to do is disengage his right knee from there and just basically come out and start getting into the headlock position. So anytime I'm here, first thing I'm thinking about is keeping my right hand posted, and then I just make that wedge with the knee. So if he tries to do that same thing, but he can still put a lot of pressure on me with the overhook. So that's why my tight waist grip will either go high or low. So option one is I can just bring it high to this position here. And now from that position start working your whizzer. There's no pressure on me at all. From there you can start maybe working shoulder wrenches and stuff. For the sake of this drill, I can also come low. Just start this way, bro. Another wee bit. Perfect. So notice the way my tight waist grip is. My left hand is just going to come inside, and I'll grab the inside of his thigh from this position here. So now when he starts to put the overhook on me, there's very, very little pressure on me. The problem is I'm comfortable, he's comfortable. I want to make him uncomfortable. So now from here, I'm going to lift my knees off the mat and start turning my shoulder into Tyrone, putting him under a lot of pressure. From that position, my free left hand is going to snag his far ankle. And when I put that pressure on him, my right hand comes into like a reverse double leg position. Notice the way Tyrone has his left hand on the mat. So I'm not driving into the post. I'm using my head and I'm going to put him at 45 degrees over his hip. Once I'm there, we're back into the same scenario again. I'm not driving into that post. I'm going to find it and get him down to the side from there. Windshield wiper. Passing. Let's look at that again. So anytime we get into our knee sheath half guard and I make that underhook, the tight waist grip, and Tyrone puts a heavy whizzer on me, I never want to keep my hand at the hip. We're either going high, it can be over the near side shoulder, it can be over the far side shoulder, keep putting your pressure on. There's a very little pressure on me there. In this case, we go low. So notice the way my left hand comes inside and makes that grip. So now from this position, there's no pressure on my tight waist grip with his whizzer. And now from here, I can start to put pressure on him. So I'm just going to post my hand on the mat, lift my knees up and start turning my shoulder towards him. My free hand is going to find that ankle. My right hand's coming underneath, so I'm actually coming behind him. A little bit different from the double leg. Again, knees off the mat, so he's carrying my weight and just pulling straight down. So again, notice the way he's posted on that elbow. So I'm moving forward to control the hips. Find the wrist, find the elbow. And now I'm circling to get him onto the shoulder. I can make my grips again. Windshield wiper. Side control. Let's get another angle on that. If Tyrone disengages the whizzer at any stage, let's just talk about that. So say from here, once I kick up and I win that underhook, tight waist grip, and I'm here and he's being really heavy. The minute I bring my hand down to here, there's no pressure. Now if he actually disengages the whizzer, because sometimes he might want to grab and then try to turn to face me, take a back step. So anytime he's up whizzer on and my hand comes to here, if he disengages the whizzer, I'm just taking the back. Okay, the back a step. So once my hand is here, I'm not so much trying to trap his whizzer, I'm just taking the pressure off. So now I want him uncomfortable. So now I'm going to make him basically carry my weight. And then I don't want him posting with his left leg, so I'll find that ankle. Hand comes in behind, and now from there I'm circling. Put him down. Again, sometimes, see the way I've come past his legs this time, so I don't need to collapse that frame. I can just put pressure on him and I'm already into side control. So that is our dealing with the heavy whizzer and our reverse double leg.